Good morning. This is the Leadership Pro podcast, and I'm your host, Dr. Wilhelmina, where fairness meets leadership and leadership still makes room for humanity. So there's a moment when leaders quietly shift from performance. It's not intentional, not always even consciously, but it happens. It happens when focus moves from impact to impression. You start to see in how meetings are run, the right words are used, the tone is polished, the message sounds strong. But when the meeting ends, nothing changes. That's the part we don't always talk about because from the outside, everything looks right. But inside the organization, people fill the gap. We talk about it, don't we? Amongst our most trusted fellow employees. And again, I watch this very closely. Not just what's said, but what follows. Because real leadership leaves a trail of clarity, direction, trust. Performance leaves something else: confusion, hesitation, and silence. That's frustrating. When leadership becomes a performance, decisions get delayed because the appearance of alignment matters more than actual alignment. Conversations stay on the surface because depth might disrupt the image. We might see it, right? And accountability becomes selective. And here's the part that requires honesty. Sometimes performance isn't rewarded. We've seen that. People get recognized for how they present, how they speak, and how they carry authority. But recognition doesn't always equal impact. So the question becomes, what are we measuring? Because if we're only measuring visibility, we will keep elevating performance. But if we measure trust, consistency, and decision making under pressure, we start to see leadership differently. And this is where leaders have a choice to continue refining the performance or to step into something more real, something quieter, but far more effective. Because leadership isn't sustained by how well you present, it's sustained by how well people can rely on you. This has been the Leadership Pro podcast, where fairness meets leadership. And I'll see you on the next episode. Share this podcast with someone you think needs to hear it, and you come back next weekend. We'll have another. Take care.